Number 1 seed is up for grabs. What if the Kansas City Chiefs do not get the number 1 seed, guys? What if the Buffalo Bills come in and get that number 1 seed? What if the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Baltimore Ravens come in and get that number 1 seed? What does that mean for the Kansas City Chiefs if they do not get that number 1 seed? If this was 2018, I would be worried. I would be 100% worried if this was 2018. If this was 2020, I would be literally worried if they did not get the number 1 seed in home field advantage. I would be worried if this was 2021. But the simple fact of the matter is, guys, what year is this? It is 2024. This is 2024, and the Kansas City Chiefs are a nasty, nasty team. I understand they played not to lose the last 9 weeks, right? I understand they gave a vanilla defense and a vanilla offense to the Buffalo Bills. But you guys understand that the Kansas City Chiefs have an attitude when Isaiah Pacheco is in there. When Isaiah Pacheco is on the Kansas City Chiefs team, on that roster, they have this attitude and they will run the ball down your freaking throats. I understand up there in Detroit, you got Sonic and you got Knuckles, right? You got David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, you guys might want to go ahead and pass that title down south a little bit to Kansas City, Missouri, actually Independence, Missouri, and when Kareem Hunt and Isaiah Pacheco take the field, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to run all over people. It doesn't matter if they're on the road, they're at home, on neutral site. It doesn't matter. The Kansas City Chiefs do not need the number 1 seed. 3-peat is pending because of this Isaiah Pacheco kid. This Isaiah Pacheco kid brings that attitude, brings that force, does those angry runs. He runs pissed off. He runs pissed off. And not even this, right? The Kansas City's defense is great. They're not good. They're not average. They're not meh. They are great. They're the ranked 5th in the NFL right now. Not top 10, not top 15. They're ranked 5th. Top 5 defense in the NFL. What travels well in the playoffs? Great defense and running game. What do the 2024 Kansas City Chiefs have? Great defense and a great running game. And let me ask you guys this question. Do you ever pick against Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs? Do you ever do that? Hell no. Hell no. So do the Kansas City Chiefs need the number 1 seed? No, they do not. They do not need the number 1 seed. It would be nice. It would be nice to have 2 home games. It would be nice to have a week off. It would be nice to get some rest and relax and not have to travel anywhere. But you know what? We don't need it. I'm saying we. I'm speaking as a homer right now. Kansas City Chiefs Kingdom, stand up. We do not need the number 1 seed. We do not need the number 2 seed. Hell, we don't even need the number 3 seed. Hell, we don't even need the home game. The Kansas City Chiefs can sneak into the playoffs as a 7th seed, and they would still be the most dangerous team in the AFC playoffs. They do not need the number 1 seed. Period. But guys, let me ask you this question. People that are in the comments, all you Chiefs Kingdom haters, all you ref lovers out there, do the Kansas City Chiefs need the number 1 seed to make the playoffs? Or not to make the playoffs, to make the Super Bowl? Do the Kansas City Chiefs need that number 1 seed? That is the question that we got to ask. We got to answer. That's the question that I'm proposing to you guys. Kevin Cummings in the chat says, you shave, you're going to look like that dude in powder, just with the glasses. Man, I will even put in the contacts, man. No glasses at all, and I'll even do Casper the White Ghost. I don't know. James Frank says, if the Chiefs are hot, even if they don't get that bye, I'll just keep them not. James says, didn't mean shit last year. Exactly. Did not mean shit last year. We went on the road and we whooped that ass, baby. Let's go. John says they're having flashback of the Diddy parties. Well, that's just kind of weird. Who would have flashbacks? Roger Miller's in the chat. What's up, Roger? He says, I can see the Chiefs losing to the Chargers, Broncos, and Texans, but I think we'll be fine. 3-peat incoming, baby. Roger, my man, thank you for joining us, man. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are live every Monday through Friday at 1:30 East Coast time. But listen, it doesn't matter if the Chiefs lose to the Panthers this week. It doesn't matter if they lose to the Raiders the following week. It doesn't matter if they lose to Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It doesn't matter if they end the season with 6 losses on the season. As long as they make the playoffs, they're dangerous. That's all it is. That's all it is. And John says, here we go again, being a homer. Yeah, I'm being a homer. Being a little bit of homer. But you know what? It is what it is. When your team is good, John, you can be a homer. I'm not boasting up a bad team. They're good. They're great. They're good. They're not quite great yet, but they are definitely there. They're there. James Frank says, Kareem Hunt is my guy. Give the man the freaking ball. You know, how pissed off people would be if the Kansas City Chiefs start running the ball 30 to 35 times a game? How pissed off would they be? Patrick Mahomes, the greatest quarterback ever. I do agree he's very, very good. He's a system quarterback, and he's very, very good at that system. But, you know, slow it down, babe, with the goat cock, right? What if they totally took the ball out of his hands? Like, Patrick, we love you, but these 11, 12 interceptions that you have so far this season, let's just go ahead and make you just hand the ball off to Kareem. When Kareem gets tired, just go ahead and hand the ball off to like Isaiah. Oh, Isaiah's too. Just go ahead and do a little end around to Worthy. Let's stop throwing some stupid ass interceptions, right? Yeah. So Kareem Hunt is the man. Roger says yes. Love me some Pops. Love it. Kevin says you should be worried. Chiefs barely squeaking out all season long. Doesn't end well in any other team that's done that in history, and that is false. Kevin, that is false. The last team to have such a low margin of victory over the first 9 to 10 weeks of the NFL season was the Indianapolis Colts. With Jeff Saturday, with Edgerrin James, with who was the receiver, Marvin Harrison, Peyton Manning, Jeff Saturday. They ended up winning the Super Bowl. So stop with that. Stop it. They're fine. They're fine because they're finding new ways to win. This is why, Kevin, the Kansas City Chiefs are more dangerous than the Detroit Lions. This is why the Kansas City Chiefs are more dangerous than the Buffalo Bills. This is why the Kansas City Chiefs are more dangerous than the Denver Broncos or Chargers or the Baltimore Ravens. They have been in such close games all season long, finding new ways to win, whether it's Patrick Mahomes, whether it's running the ball, whether it's defense, whether it's blocked field goal, whether it's a walk-off field goal. When it gets into nut crunch time, and usually when Lamar Jackson dribbled down his leg, when Josh Allen thinks he has to carry the whole team on his back, and he would happen to like fail, the Kansas City Chiefs like, oh, you know what? Mahomes isn't playing so well today, so let's just give the ball to Hunt. Let's run it down the field, bada bing, bada boom. Buckner kick us a game winner. Defense, lock it down, get us a little pick six. The Kansas City Chiefs have been there. They've done that. They know how to win these close games. They know how to win these hard-fought battle games, right? So slow it down with that. James Frank says, we called Kareem the Tasmanian devil because of how he runs. He runs pretty mean, right? Roger's like, oh, no, hell no. I don't know what you're talking about, Roger, but yeah, Roger says, hell no. Laura says, 3-peat isn't happening. Sorry, Buck, but put down the man juice. Man juice is pending, guys. Man juice is coming. I will this year. You will this year what? I'm confused at what you're talking about.